Hi, welcome to Compose It, Fordham's online writing tutorial series. Today's lesson is Thinking About Transitions, Part 2. In Part 1 of this tutorial, we talked about how to identify relationships between sentences and ideas. Here's another helpful approach. It's called the known-new technique. So the known-new technique is another way to think about building transitions in your composition. It's a contract that a writer makes with his or her readers. The known-new contract assumes that readers read more easily if each sentence starts with, or at least contains, what they have already been introduced to in the text, what they know, and proceeds on to what they don't know, what is new. In this way, the sentence builds from the previous one, taking a bit of information from the previous one and then adding something new. Try to keep the stress on the new information in the sentence. After all, why are you writing the sentence unless to present something new to your reader? In practice, this usually means that known information should fall at the beginning and new information at the end of sentences. Adhering to the known-new contract will help increase linear coherence in your writing. Relationships and the known-new technique. Here's an example of some sentences that do not use good transitions. Dave and Donald are brothers that are 10 years apart in age. They don't like any of the same music, clothing, movies, and even books. They just do not get along. In these sentences, it's not clear what relationship one thought has to the next. A reader could guess or make an inference, but as a writer, it's your job to establish the logical connections that you want to convey. Here's how you might fix it, thinking about relationships and using the known-new contract. Dave and Donald are brothers that are 10 years apart in age. This large age difference caused a divergence in their preferences in music, clothing, movies, and even books. See how the previous sentence mentioned the age difference? And the new information is their divergence in tastes. That's using the known new. The next sentence would read, these aesthetic differences were at the heart of why the brothers just could not get along. See how the previous sentence mentioned divergence in tastes, and now the new information is that the brothers could not get along because their tastes diverged. Notice how with the second and third sentence, known information is given and new information is added. This formula is basic to how we communicate the logic of our ideas. The new information from one sentence becomes the known in the next sentence, and so on until you reach your conclusion. Here's a way to help you visualize what the known-new contract looks like. Each line represents a sentence, a paragraph, or an idea. Here's example A, poor transitions. See how there's two large gaps between ideas? Your reader won't be able to follow you. Here's an improved, ideas are closer and they flow logically, but you haven't signaled the relationship for your reader. Now, in the last example, effective transitions are achieved. Each sentence overlaps the next one. Use this same idea to apply. The same idea applies for moving paragraph to paragraph or section to section. Always think about relationships. Thank you for viewing. Find more help on Blackboard